On this day in history, December 1st Street. A winter scene on the frozen lake in St. James's Park, London, on December 1st, 1662, drew the attention of famous diarist John Evelyn. He carefully documented the sight of people skating on the ice-covered water. The spectacle was made even more remarkable by the presence of King Charles II and Queen Catherine, who watched the entertainment from the shoreline. The United States presidential election on December 1, 1824, reached an unprecedented situation when no candidate secured a majority of electoral votes. Following the guidelines of the 12th Amendment, the decision was transferred to the House of Representatives. This marked a rare instance where the House would determine the next president of the United States. The establishment of Shaw University on December 1, 1865, marked a groundbreaking moment in Southern education. The institution proudly became the first historically black university in the American South, opening its doors in Raleigh, North Carolina. This pioneering achievement would pave the way for expanded educational opportunities for African Americans in the post-Civil War era. A significant technological advancement came to the White House on December 1, 1878, when President Rutherford B. Hayes had the first telephone installed. This installation represented a major step forward in modernizing presidential communications. The new telephone line connected the White House to the outside world in ways previously unimaginable. A major diplomatic agreement was struck on December 1, 1900, when Nicaragua sold canal rights to the United States for $5 million. The deal, however, proved to be short-lived, as the canal agreement would ultimately fail in March 1901. The final blow came when Great Britain rejected the amended treaty, ending hopes for this particular canal venture. The Buenos Aires Metro made history on December 1, 1913, as it began its operations in Argentina. This groundbreaking achievement represented the first underground railway system in both the Southern Hemisphere and Latin America. The metro system would go on to revolutionize transportation in the bustling capital city. A momentous proclamation on December 1, 1918, announced the formation of the Kingdom of Serbs, Croats, and Slovenes. This new nation would later become known as the Kingdom of Yugoslavia. The proclamation represented a historic unification of South Slavic peoples under one crown. A historic moment for women's political representation occurred on December 1, 1919, when Lady Astor took her seat in the House of Commons. Having been elected just days earlier on November 28, she became the first female member of Parliament to actually sit in the British Parliament. This watershed moment marked a significant step forward for women's participation in British politics. During World War II, on December 1, 1939, Finland underwent significant political changes amidst the Winter War crisis. The Cajander III cabinet resigned and was replaced by the Raiti I cabinet in response to the escalating situation. The Finnish parliament took the drastic step of relocating from Helsinki to Kauhajoki to avoid Soviet airstrikes. A pivotal war decision was made on December 1, 1941, when Emperor Hirohito of Japan tacitly approved the Imperial Council's war plans. His approval set in motion the final preparations for conflict with the United States. This silent endorsement would lead to momentous consequences just days later at Pearl Harbor. A defining moment in civil rights history occurred on December 1, 1955, when Rosa Parks refused to give up her bus seat to a white man in Montgomery, Alabama. The seamstress was promptly arrested for violating the city's racial segregation laws. Her brave act of defiance sparked the Montgomery bus boycott, which would become a catalyst for the broader civil rights movement. The Antarctic Treaty opened for signatures on December 1, 1959, marking a unique diplomatic achievement during the Cold War. The treaty designated Antarctica as a scientific preserve, free from military activity. This groundbreaking agreement demonstrated that international cooperation was possible even during times of global tension. On December 1, 1964, a crucial Vietnam War meeting took place in the White House. President Lyndon B. Johnson gathered with his top-ranking advisors to discuss strategic options. The primary focus of their discussion centered on plans to bomb North Vietnam. The United States government conducted its first draft lottery since World War II on December 1, 1969. Young men across the nation anxiously awaited their fate as birth dates were drawn. The lottery would determine the order in which men would be called to serve in Vietnam. The Cambodian Civil War intensified on December 1, 1971, as Khmer Rouge rebels launched aggressive assaults. Government forces were forced to retreat from their positions in Kampong Tar and Ba Ray. The tactical success of the rebels signaled an ominous shift in the conflict's momentum. Political turmoil erupted in Yugoslavia on December 1, 1971, with the start of the Croatian Spring Leaders Purge. The dramatic events unfolded during a meeting of the League of Communists at the Karađorđevo estate. This marked a significant crackdown on Croatian nationalist movements within Yugoslavia. NASA conducted an unprecedented experiment on December 1, 1984, called the Controlled Impact Demonstration. A remotely controlled Boeing 720 aircraft was deliberately crashed in controlled conditions. The test was designed to gather crucial data about crash survivability and test new safety technologies. The first World AIDS Day was established on December 1, 1988, by UN member states. This global initiative aimed to raise awareness about the ongoing AIDS pandemic. The day would become an annual occasion for education, remembrance, and advocacy. A historic moment for gender equality and religious diversity occurred on December 1, 1988, when Benazir Bhutto became Prime Minister of Pakistan. She shattered multiple barriers by becoming the first female leader of a Muslim nation. Her achievement represented a significant milestone for women's leadership in the Islamic world. A remarkable engineering feat was accomplished on December 1, 1990, beneath the English Channel. The British and French tunnel sections of the Channel Tunnel met for the first time. This breakthrough moment marked a crucial milestone in connecting Britain and France. The European Union underwent a significant transformation on December 1, 2009, with the implementation of the Treaty of Lisbon. This treaty introduced major institutional changes to the EU's functioning. It represented one of the most substantial reforms in the Union's history. The city of Almaty celebrated a major infrastructure achievement on December 1, 2011, with the opening of the Alma-Ata Metro. This marked the completion of Kazakhstan's first metro system. The new transportation network significantly improved urban mobility in the country's largest city. A record-breaking football match occurred on December 1, 2019, when Arsenal women defeated Bristol City women by an astounding score of 11-1. Viviane Miedema delivered an exceptional performance, contributing to 10 of Arsenal's 11 goals. The match set a new scoring record in FA Women's Super League history. A momentous yet initially unrecognized event began on December 1, 2019, with the first outbreak of coronavirus infection in Wuhan, China. The emergence of this new virus would soon trigger global consequences of historic proportions. This date marked the beginning of what would become the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, and I'll see you in the next video.